All right, so we look at question number 6. The question reads, use the long division to divide each of the following polynomial functions, polynomials by given by the given divisor. Okay.
So we can see
given,
the screen now.
You can't see the screen that I'm sharing.
No.
Is that the case with everyone?
Yes.
Okay, we can see it now.
Yes, should be able to see the screen. Thank you. And so these are the questions that we are given. Okay, so let's solve the questions. And so we are starting with the A. Question number 1, A1, that reads, the function of x is equal to x raised to the second degree plus 3x plus 5, and the divisor is given as x plus 1. So this is what we're given. So the function is, what is it? It is x squared. It is x squared plus 3x plus 5 plus 3x plus 5 plus 3x plus 5, and the factor is x plus 1. That is what we're given as the divisor. So how do we use the long division to do this one? Just as we said last time, this is how you do it. The divisor will always be here, right? You put your divisor here, then the dividend.
What?
The dividend
No
is actually,
answer.
okay. You have x squared plus 3x plus 5, right? So let's start dividing. We said last time, you say x into x squared. What do we get? X squared divided by x. What do we get? Hello? Colleagues, anyone can reply. It doesn't mean that the respondent is the one that should respond to such questions.
It's
They're
x,
for
sir.
everyone. It is x. Thank you. Then you say this x times this x, and x times this one. So it's that x times what? X. What do you get?
X
Hello,
squared.
what is x squared? Thank you. So I have x squared plus x times 1.
X.
X. Then from here, what do we do? What do we do from here? What did we say we do from here? You subtract, isn't it? You subtract. So you start from the left side, 5 minus 0, it is what? 5. What is 3x minus x? Hello, 3x minus x.
Positive 2x.
2x.
Positive 2x. Thank you. And what is x squared minus x squared? Obviously, this is 0, yeah? When you're done with that, again, the direction is you move again, you start dividing this into this, okay? So that's how you divide. So we will start with, we'll say 2x divided by x, or this x into 2x. What do you get?
We'll get 2.
We get positive 2, right? And then you start multiplying now these 2 times these other numbers this side. So 2 times x, what do you get?
2x.
2x, thank you. So you have 2x here, and the 2 times 1, obviously you have positive 2, right?
Yes.
Like that. And when you reach here, what do? You subtract. You subtract. 5 minus 2, I have positive 3, right?
Yes.
Positive 3. Okay. So now, when you when you look at this function, you can no longer further divide this x into this one because this does not have x, right? So what you do from here, it means that this 3 actually is the what? Is the remainder, okay? It is the remainder. So therefore, the quotient, what will be your quotient? Hello, what will be your quotient? The quotient
2
is
plus
the number you find
2
out.
plus x.
2 plus x plus 2. Right. So the quotient is actually the answer that you find after dividing. And I think you learned that this is the answer that you find after dividing using the long division. It is found on top there. Okay. Then you have got the divisor. The divisor is this factor here. And this one is a dividend. That's what we learned. Whereas this one here is a quotient. Okay, then this one down here is called the what? The remainder. This is the remainder. 3 is actually the remainder. Any question? Is there any question? There's no question, sir. You can move on. Question number 6.2. The function f of x is given in such a way that 6x raised to the 3rd degree minus 19x raised to the 2nd degree plus 16x raised to the 1st degree minus 4 is equal to 0. So it is divided by the factor x minus 2, or the divisor x minus 2. So we start writing down this one as well. 6x raised to the power 3 so we have 6x raised to the power 3 plus what? Minus 19x squared plus 16. So you see minus 19x squared plus 16x, right? Plus 16x plus 16x minus 4. Minus 4. It is divided by the divisor. The divisor is x minus 2, right? The divisor is x minus 2, like that. Is that clear? I've just started. Now,
Yes.
my comment that I should pass here is that when you look at this function, right? You look at the function, what you will understand is that 6x, for example, 6x is raised to the power 3. Then this one is actually the highest degree. It is in the degrees are in order, or the exponents are in order. The highest is 3, followed by 2, followed by 1, followed by the constant. Get that point. Always the degrees or the exponents have to be in that order. Start from the highest, come to the next one, come to the other one, come to the, until you reach the constant. That is the order. Okay, let's start again. What is this x into 6x cubed? So 6x cubed divided by x.
It is 6x squared.
So we have 6x squared. Then we go back. 6x squared times x. What is 6x squared times x?
X cubed.
6x what? Cubed. Then 6x squared minus 2, or times negative 2. Sorry. Times negative 2. What do you get? 6x squared.
We are getting negative 12x squared.
X squared. Are people following? we want everyone to follow. Do I have anyone who is behind a bit so that we can yeah, be moving at the same time? Any question? Is there any question from anyone? Hello? Question there is no.
It's clear.
Okay. Then from here, what do? We subtract, isn't it? So we have -4, 16x. Then we start -19x, -19x squared minus -12x squared. What do we get?
-7x squared.
-7x squared. Are we all agreeing? Are people agreeing? Okay. In case someone is not agreeing, check. You say -19x squared. Then here there are two signs negative. Negative times negative is positive. So you shall have povo x squared. Somewhere in primary or high school, you learned that when you have two different signs, okay, and addition, what do? You subtract the smaller number from the bigger number and maintain the sign of the bigger number. Do you remember that conversation? Many years ago. Subtract the sign of the subtract the smaller number from the bigger number and maintain the sign of the bigger number. So in short, you are saying 19 minus 12, then you get the sign of the bigger number, which is negative. 19 is negative sign. Is that okay? Hello?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay, thank you. And now we move on. 6x cubed minus 6x cubed is 0. And we start afresh. We say x into -7x squared. What do we get?
-7x.
-7x, right? Do we have anyone who needs clarity on the basics of algebra? Okay. Now that nobody needs a clarity, we can continue. What is -7x times this x here on the divisor? What do you get?
-7x.
-7x squared, right? Then what is -7x times -2? Well, this will be positive 14x, right? -7x times -2, it will be positive. Is that clear? And so from there, we will subtract. So start with -4. What is 16 minus 14x? This will be 2x, right?
Yeah.
Positive. And the -7x squared minus -7x squared. What do you get? -7x squared minus -7x squared. Hmm? Are we logged out?
No, sir.
What do we get? Right. It is -7x squared minus another minus 7x squared. What do you get? That's all. Huh? So we multiply the signs. Negative times negative is positive. So I have negative 7x squared plus 7x squared. What is negative 7x squared plus 7x squared?
It is 0, sir.
Thank you. So you learned that when you are learning number lines. Do you remember those days when you are learning number lines? You learned that if the numbers are the same, but the signs are different, then the answer is 0, is it? The answer is 0. So that's what that means. Okay. Anyways, we are following. So we have understood. You can move on. What is this x into 2x? 2x divided by x. What do you get? You have positive 2, yeah? So 2 times x, that gives you 2x, right? 2 times the negative 2, you have negative 4. Then you subtract. When you subtract everything, what do you remain with? You remain with 0, right? There's 0 remainder. So this simply means that the factor or the divisor x minus 2 enters without leaving a remainder into 6x cubed minus 19x raised to the second degree plus 16x raised to the first degree minus 4. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Hello? So is there any question from anyone? You can ask us questions. Any question? People do not have questions, but sir, your explanation is just too clear. You can move on. All right. Let me just do only one example now. Okay. Or we should just leave this. We leave them as exercises, right? Isn't it? Oh. Okay. Let me do the last one. Let's do the last one, which seems to be a little bit different, just a bit. So x raised to the 4th degree plus 3x squared plus 1 and divided by x squared minus 2x plus 3. This one looks a little bit different. So let's deal with this one. We said it is x to the power 4 minus what? Minus 3x squared plus 1. And it is divided by the factor. The factor is x squared minus 2x plus 3. X squared minus 2x plus 3. This one is a divisor. Okay. So now, what I did say last time is that how you should arrange should always start with, you can write your factor here to start with. Write your factor, which is x squared minus 2x plus 3. Now, when it comes to the dividend, even to the divisor, the principle is still the same. Arrange the powers in descending order. So the highest power here is what? 4. So you have x to the power 4. What comes after 4 is to the power 3, right? It's power 3. So you will say plus 0 x to the power 3. Okay, since you don't have the exponent that has power 3, minus 3x squared. What follows next after x raised to the power 1 is just x raised to the power, after x raised to the second degree, it's just x raised to the power 1. So you say plus again 0x, then plus the constant. When you check now, what has happened is that you have organized the polynomial function in a descending order of the powers, okay, up to the constant. Is that clear? And this, you also do it to the factors. If at all you find that the factor is arranged like that as well, you have to arrange it, to rearrange it so that you're not confused in that same order. So we move from the highest exponent up to the what? The constant. Let's go. What is x squared into x to the power 4? What do you get?
X squared.
We get x squared. So x squared times x squared, it will be x to the power 4, right? X squared times negative 2x will have negative 2x cubed. X squared times 3, we shall have 3x squared. Clear?
Yes, sir.
From there, we drop down here, we subtract 1. We have also 0x plus, what is 3x? 3x, negative 3x minus 6, or minus 3x cubed. Negative 3x squared minus 3x squared. What do you get?
Zero.
Okay, we get a 0. Thank you for that one. Any other trial?
Won't it be 0? Yeah. No,
Negative
9. No,
6x squared.
6x squared.
Negative 6x squared. Let me just remind you again, when you are learning number lines, those days, you learned that if the signs are the same, what do you do? Just add and maintain the sign, isn't it? Those are principles you were learning from the basic mathematics. Just add and maintain the sign. So you're adding 3 plus 3, okay, that gives you 6. Then you maintain the sign is negative. You remember these principles, eh? Many years ago, somewhere in primary school. And don't worry about that. What is the 0x squared minus 2x? This minus. What do you get?
Two x cubed.
We get a positive 2x cubed, right? We get a positive 2x cubed. And x raised to the 4th degree minus x raised to the 4th degree is 0. Again, we start dividing 2x cubed divided by x squared. What do we get?
We get 2x.
We get 2x plus 2x. Okay. Plus 2x. Then you say, you can mute your mic, sir, please. Okay. So 2x times 2 times x squared is equal to 2x raised to the 3rd degree. 2x times the negative 2x, it gives us negative 4 x squared. 2x times 3x, it gives us what? 6x, like that. You subtract, you have 1 plus what is 0 minus 6x? You have negative 6x, of course. What is negative 6 minus 4x squared? Hello, what is negative 6x squared minus another minus 4x squared? What do you get?
Negative 2x squared.
Thank you. You get negative 2x, right? Negative 2x squared, right? Negative 2x squared. Then from here, what do you do? Again, you continue. Negative 2x squared divided by x. What do you get? X squared. You get negative 2, isn't it?
Yes.
So what is negative 2 times the x squared? You have negative 2x squared. Negative 2 times negative 2x, that will give us negative 4x, positive 4x. And negative 2 times 3, it will give us negative 6. Right. From here again, we subtract. 1 minus 6. It gives us 7. Negative 6x minus 4x is negative 10x. Then negative 2x squared minus 2x is 0. So we have this remainder. We have negative 10x plus 7, but we cannot divide this x squared now into this one because the exponent here is less than in the one that you can use as a denominator. You can't use this to enter into that. So this one will be the remainder. In the basic mathematics in primary school, you are learning that it can't, right? You can't divide a small number, like, yeah, a big number into a small number. You're learning that it can't. That's what you were learning last time. Okay. So just that's what is there actually. Any questions? Okay. Hello, is there any question? Hello? Any questions? People are quiet, Basa. So what is there is this one is called the quotient. Just as I said, this one is a quotient, the answer that you find after dividing. This one is your divisor. This one is your dividend, right? And this one is your remainder down here. There is a remainder. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Interesting enough. So what we are going to do is this. Basa, you are explaining the same things again and again. People have understood. What I want you to do you know how to do a screenshot on the screen? You don't know. Okay, I will send you this. Do these questions, okay? You can do these ones on B. We want you to do these on B and use the same long division. Is that okay? At least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 questions. Just 4 questions. It's not many questions. It's just 4 questions. Use these questions, solve. Using the questions you solve, right? Is that okay? Hello?
Yes, sir, we're here.
Yes. Do people have any questions? Any concerns? Any challenges? No, sir. People are always understanding what you are saying. Okay. So this is how the way how we are ending this lecture, we are ending it in a fashionable way. I have sent the questions in the group. So the last 20 minutes, you're going to try them, right? Don't pack your phones. Hmm? Avoid the issue of packing the phones. Yeah. Do not pack your phone and go and attend to other things.